second. What's going on, guys? My name is Connor, and today I have a review for you guys on the Louis Vuitton Nigo soft trunk. I'm going to be breaking down all the details of this bag as well as trying it on. So if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, make sure to like, subscribe button, as it really does help on my channel and get my videos shown to more people. And while you're at it, make sure to claim your 4 free stocks on Webull. Like, click the link below. All you gotta do is sign up. You get 2 stocks for free and another 2 after your first deposit. And lastly, the reason why I haven't been uploading as consistently is just because I'm moving over a lot of my content from YouTube onto TikTok and Instagram. So if you guys want to see some highlights from the different reviews that I put up on YouTube, make sure to drop a follow on my Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram is going to be at Connor.Langley and my TikTok is going to be Connor Langley Luxury. But with that said, let's get right into the review. Alright guys, so just before I begin unboxing, there's just a couple things I want to go over. First off being the retail cost. This bag retails at $4,100 USD, so it's very pricey. Depending on what state you're in, after tax and shipping, you're paying close to $4,500. And the item number of this bag is going to be N40381. And there are also going to be 2 versions of this bag. There's a big soft trunk and a mini soft trunk. This one's going to be the big one, which is going to be a bit more expensive. I believe the smaller one retails for closer to $3,600. You guys could let me know if I'm correct or not. I did not check that prior to making this video, but I can tell you guys 100% right now that this bag retailed at $4,100 USD. But taking a quick look at the box, obviously we're just going to have the classic sandish Louis Vuitton box right here. The font should be a very dark navy. I know I mentioned this in some of my videos because I know some of you guys want to practice your authentication and get a little bit better at it if you guys are not buying directly from the stores, sometimes secondhand. First thing you're going to look at is the font of the box. Make sure it looks like this, and also make sure it's a really dark blue. It shouldn't be a light blue and it should not be a black. And then opening it up, it's going to be completely magnetic right here, and then we will have the dust bag right here. This is also going to be a lighter sand color, and the font should be the exact same, a very dark navy. It may look a little bit lighter just because it's more reflective off of the lighter color. But with that said, let's get the bag right out of the dust bag, and we will have the very expensive, rare, limited Louis Vuitton Nigo big soft trunk right here. So a lot of you guys may not be familiar with this canvas right here. It's probably smart that I split this box over really quickly. Maybe some of you guys have not seen this canvas before and you guys are not sure what it's called. It's formerly known as the Damier Ebene Giant Brown and Monogram coated canvas. So this is the Giant Ebene, and then this is obviously the Monogram that's going to be dripping down kind of like an ice cream font. And then you guys can see the bottom, we're going to have the Giant Ebene right there. On the sides, we're going to have the Giant Ebene. And this bag is mostly going to be Giant Ebene, as you guys can tell from the top and the sides. But this side is going to be full Ebene with 0 monogram whatsoever. I personally really like what they did with the colors here. Some other collections, such as the Galaxy collection, or some of the more exotic colors that are sometimes used on Louis Vuitton bags, makes them a little bit less recognizable. But you guys can tell me right now, if you guys saw someone wearing this bag and you saw this side of the canvas, would you guys be able to tell it's Louis Vuitton? Of course you would. I mean, it literally says it right here. But I just love how recognizable it is. I love that they use the same colors, yet still use something different that not a lot of people have seen, and also that not a lot of people are going to have, obviously because of its price and how limited it is. And so just to give you guys an idea of the size of this bag is going to be 25 centimeters in length, 18 inches in height, and then when it comes to width right here, it's going to be about 10 centimeters. So you guys are going to have a decent amount of room in here, maybe room to hold 2-3 t-shirts max, or maybe about 2 water bottles. But don't be expecting to hold outfits and outfits. If you guys are looking to hold a lot more, consider a keep-all, a backpack, or even a messenger if you guys are looking to hold a lot of stuff. But this is definitely an accessory that's not always going to be the most useful, but it actually is sort of useful to me because this is the perfect size bag to hold my camera with the microphone and the mirror and everything else that I use. So it is the perfect size for that. But for most of you guys who are actually going to be looking to use it as a utility bag or to hold a lot of different items, I might reconsider and go for something else that might be a little bit less pricey but a lot more useful to you. And taking a closer look, we're going to have the textile lining as well as the cowhide leather trim, as you guys can see, and you guys can see the little hardware right here. And if you guys look really closely at the screw, we're going to have a Louis Vuitton flower on it right there. And if you guys have not already seen, it's going to be double zippered. The zippers are going to have Louis Vuitton on them, and obviously we have the big flower right here where we connect this strap. If my camera will focus. And something that I really like is that all the hardware on this bag is going to be black toned. I like that they do that a lot of the times with different monogram bags and such. They like to use the silver tone hardware, and then if it's a more feminine product such as a purse or a wallet, they use the gold hardware. But using the black is something that we don't usually see, and I personally think goes better with a bag like this. But getting this thing unzipped, you guys will see that in here, the first thing you'll probably notice is the heat stamp right here. Just gonna say Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. There are gonna be 4 different references for this bag, just so you guys know where they are making them and also what you guys can expect to see on the heat stamp. And they're gonna be France, Spain, Italy, or the US. So if you see Mexico, if you see China, if you see Canada, or anything like that, then obviously it's a dead giveaway that's fake. But be open-minded if you guys do not see that it says made in France like mine does and it says US. That does not necessarily mean that your bag is counterfeit. And what I have in here right now is actually the strap, which is going to be both adjustable and obviously removable because we don't have it on right here. Here's going to be the little shoulder part, and I will attach it to the bag in just a second when I try it on for you guys. I also really like the chain right here, and when I said that all the hardware on this bag or that goes along with it is going to be black toned, I really meant it because you guys can see all the hardware on the strap as well is going to be black toned. We're also going to have the card in here that's going to go over the materials. Obviously this side is not in English, but this one is. You guys can see coated fabric, cowhide leather trim, and man-made lining, which is the same as textile lining. I'll set that to the side really quickly and give you guys a quick look so you guys can kind of see the spaciousness in here. Obviously it's very open. We're not going to have a divider in the middle or anything like that, but like I mentioned, it's going to be about 25 centimeters in width, 18 centimeters in height, and 10 centimeters in width. So you guys are going to be good to hold a couple water bottles, maybe a t-shirt and some shorts, but not too much more. And obviously you guys are not going to be able to fit any sort of laptop whatsoever, because obviously it's not big enough. But on this side, if you guys are able to see that, we're gonna have a duo pocket right here, which basically means hopefully I can show it in the light. There's going to be one big pocket, but there's going to be a divider. They call it a duo pocket because it's basically one pocket that's just divided, and so they call it a duo pocket. But they're just going to be big enough to hold maybe like your phone, a wallet, keys, stuff like that, nothing else. And that is actually going to be the only pocket of this bag. And so I kind of like that. I like how they didn't put little slots everywhere, because who really is holding that many small items, and who needs a lot of duo pockets? I think 2 will do just to hold some keys, a wallet, and some change. But other than that, it's not going to be the most useful item in the world. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it is something that not a lot of people have. It is beautiful, and even though people are like, you wear a trunk or you wear something like this, because obviously it's a very interesting shape that a lot of people have not seen before, I see these definitely becoming a lot more trendy in the near future. Alright guys, so I can tell you guys now, this is the most popular way of wearing this bag. When I say that, a lot of people like to have the part that has a little bit of monogram towards the top on the outside when wearing, and also they like the chain to be on the front. Obviously you guys can turn this around, and you guys can also adjust the strap to fit however you need. I'm obviously a tall guy, I'm about 6'3", so I do gotta loosen it a little bit, but don't worry if you guys are shorter or even taller than me. There is still a little bit more room to adjust, and obviously you guys can tighten it as much as you need. But obviously it's a pretty good looking bag, but it's also, I'll be completely honest with you guys, something that not a lot of people have seen. Obviously the trunk is a new shape to a bag that people are wearing across their body. First off, it started where people were wearing little sling bags, bum bags, little messenger bags, and now we have trunks which are completely different than those. Obviously you guys are going to wear them the same way, but it's a completely different shape, and a lot of the canvases they use are going to be a lot more loud on these than other bags. But you guys can obviously see the monogram, you guys can see the Giant Ebene canvas, you guys can see it says Louis Vuitton. Obviously we have the beautiful brown leather right here, we have the little hard corners to keep it in good shape. And something that I had not really mentioned is that they purposely had these little buttons stick out a little bit, so that when you are to set it down on a flat surface, it only rubs on the buttons rather than the leather or the coated canvas itself. Here's how it looks from the front, here's obviously the other side, and I will give you guys a little spin so you guys can see. Here's how it looks when I'm turning this way and facing the side. Obviously very, very recognizable Louis Vuitton colors, even if you don't fully see the canvas itself. Then here's what it kind of looks like from the back side. Hopefully I'm giving you guys a decent angle look at this bag. But honestly, this is not necessarily the way that I wear my slings, messengers, and bags like that. I always prefer to wear them on the backside. And also, peep the little shoulder pad right here. This side, even though you're not going to see it at all when you're wearing, because obviously it's going to be placed on your shoulder, they still added the monogram right there just for detail, which is something that I really like and appreciate. And so I'm going to keep this on my shoulder. I'm going to move it towards the back, and you guys will see how I usually wear it, usually like this. So obviously you can see the little monogram on the shoulder right here. Hopefully you guys can see that, but it's not going to be as noticeable. And I don't know, a lot of people like wearing it towards the front to show it off, but I don't necessarily really feel the need to. I feel like people are going to see me as I'm walking by, and also I feel like I have a lot more freedom with my arms, and it feels lighter when I'm actually wearing it on my backside. So just to give you guys a quick look at how it looks, here's how it's going to be from the side. Obviously you guys can still see it, and if you guys see the Louis Vuitton colors, most likely you're going to be drawn in to take a closer look and maybe look when I'm turned around. But obviously right here we have the bag itself, and this is probably the most exposed angle it's going to be at. And then obviously from this side you guys are not going to see too much. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this bag. Is it worth the price tag? Obviously it's a lot more expensive than other trunks and other bags in general. And actually I kind of take that back, because a lot of the Louis Vuitton trunks, even the ones that are not collaborations, are really expensive. But I will say that they are a lot more expensive than a lot of other crossbody, messenger, and bum bags. All those, these are a lot more expensive. They're at least twice the price, if not 3 times the price, because obviously the sling bag's about $1,550, and then we have bum bags around $2,000, and then we have these here at $4,100 USD. So do you guys think it's worth the price tag? Do you guys think not? What was your favorite item from this collaboration? Obviously if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave it down in the comments so I can answer it for everyone. And if it's a little bit more personal question or something that you don't want to ask down in the comments, I am pretty responsive in my DMs on Instagram. So make sure to drop a follow and make sure to send me a message there at connor.langley. And also, like I mentioned towards the beginning of this video, make sure to leave a follow on my TikTok. I'm not going to be posting boring stuff on there. I'm not going to be posting spam or anything like that. I'm just going to post highlights of the crazy reviews that I have on YouTube, because who the hell else is reviewing stuff like this on YouTube? No one's spending $4,100 on a bag just to review for you guys. I really do put a lot of effort into these videos and getting access to these items and building the relationships I need to do so. So if you guys want to support me, I don't ask for any money. I don't ask for anything else. All I ask is that you guys can hit the like and subscribe button, stay consistent watching my videos, tell your friends, tell your family, and just help me grow so I can start giving back. The vision is honestly so that I can make enough money off of YouTube to start giving away items like that. And not only do I think that will make my channel explode, but it's also just a good feeling to be able to give away items that not a lot of people have access to those people for completely free, for just supporting someone like me that's just putting the work in to provide the rarest hype and designer items on YouTube. So again, if you guys are at this point in the video, make sure to like, subscribe button, and with that said, I will see you guys in the next video.